My brother was going to UC Berkeley. He was 4 years younger than I. And a roommate of his had a fellow, it was a relative, a cousin, who had an option in this big ranch west of Ukiah. And said, hey, there's this land for sale for $150 an acre. So we bought hippie land and proceeded to move up. And I'd gotten interested in wine, so I wound up leasing land in the valley floor from John Scharfenberger and homemaking wine. And within 2 years, I was making 2,000 to 3,000 gallons a year. And that was my first business plan. I've been here ever since. Well, I've been in the wine business for 37 years. I still find it very intriguing. My joke to myself and my friends is, I'll be pretty good if I live to be 150. Mendocino County is in some ways more like the Roan River Valley. So it has a great diversity of growing areas. I probably would take them right to the deck off of the Golden's house. It's pretty awesomely laid out, and the whole site there for the vineyard and the way you look down the canyon into the adjacent valleys. And sometimes in the afternoon you can see the fog cresting at Eagle Peak and starting to roll over like cream into a dessert. That's pretty cool. Well, I work with the Golden family in making Coro. The grapes come from the sources that are either directly owned by the Goldens themselves or from Julie Golden's family vineyard in the Talmadge area, where we source the Zinfandel. The blocks we get are between 80 and 85 years old. So making a Coro as an extension of what I was already doing was kind of natural. I tend to like Coros with lots of grilled things. I find that they have a Mediterranean, there's a warmth to them. I pull them out and I'll just kind of play games with people that are basically wine knowledgeable friends in them, and they start to sip on it and go, well, wait a minute, this is way more serious. What the heck is this? But it doesn't quite taste like, and you can see them going through their mental Rolodex trying to put it into a category. So I have a lot of fun with matching it with things. I find that the taste profile from Coro, there's two schools of thought. It's really Zin forward, but it's Zin on steroids. They're bigger, they're darker in hue, more length, more body, more mid palate. And then there's the other school that's really kind of a completely different flavor and taste profile. You can't pick out the Zin itself. It's kind of a melange of all these different flavors plus other ones. And so it's creating its own category. And every year they're evolving. The wines are pretty serious, but yet can have brightness and fruit and presence. And it strikes a different balance and a different tone than any other wine from any other region.